everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is how to win the heart of a godly man. Picture this. Tom has shown keen interest in Patricia and the feeling is mutual. However, she has had several suitors but all have ended with disappointment. Can Patricia win the heart of a godly man like Tom? Stay tuned. I'm Kimberly Garth and I provide practical relationship advice for single Christian women. Here are 6 secrets a woman needs to know to win the heart of a godly man. 1. Accept him as he is. A godly man knows that he is not perfect, yet he longs for a woman who will love and accept him as he is. Learning to love a man unconditionally is the only way to build a lasting relationship with him. As such, you need to learn to accept the good and the not so good in him. He does not want to be your renovation project. As a matter of fact, if you realize that he has certain inclinations which aggravate you to the core, you're better off leaving that man alone. 2. Appreciate him. In order to do this effectively, ladies, you need to make an effort to know him. Ask him open-ended questions to encourage him to talk more about himself. Additionally, observe his interaction with others and how he handles life on a whole. And like a good detective, you cannot leave all the observing to yourself. Ask your mutual friends about him. And then find a way to tactfully communicate to him your appreciation of his character and his uniqueness. Furthermore, a man who is interested in you will display small acts of kindness toward you, like opening the door for you, calling you to find out how you're doing, offering you a ride home, and the like. Don't take those acts for granted, but rather smile and say, "Thank you." In Proverbs 16:24 it says, "Gracious words are like honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body." 3. Admire his masculinity. It's all well and good to admire his character and his uniqueness, as I said before. However, a masculine man longs to be admired for his manly qualities by a woman he adores. Most men today experience a drought in this area. They have become so used to being belittled by those around them from boyhood to manhood. And furthermore, our current culture propagates that women should cut men down to size by magnifying their shortcomings while withholding our compliments. Don't do this. Bury that mindset, my dear ladies. Therefore, when a woman enters his life and speaks this love language of encouraging words, he will most likely want her to become an integral part of his life. If you want to win the heart of a godly man, you need to cultivate the habit of using your words to build him up continually. Get my Awaken His Love guide if you want to learn how to master this skill. The tips in that guide helped me to turn my love life around and improve my relationships with the men in my life, including my father, my brother, my male friends, and even my male co-workers. If you are benefiting from this video, I invite you to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you will be notified when I publish more videos. 4. Support him in his dreams. Every man needs a cheerleader in his wife-to-be. Therefore, if you want to win his heart, he needs to be assured of your unwavering support of his goals and his dreams. If you cannot support him, it will be better to leave him alone because eventually he will sense it. 5. Feed him. There's truth to the old saying, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Even if a man is a fabulous cook himself, he would appreciate if his wife-to-be can provide a wholesome meal for him and their future children. When a woman cooks or bakes for a man, he feels cared for. If you want to win the heart of a godly man, cook or bake something delicious for him from time to time. He won't want to give you up. For those of you ladies who are challenged in this area, no problem. Enroll in a cooking course or ask a friend or relative to teach you, or even subscribe to a YouTube cooking channel. Any woman can learn to cook or bake sufficiently good if she is willing to learn. 6. Depend on him. I know. We are taught that we should never depend on a man, but a good marriage requires interdependence between the husband and the wife. And men want to know and feel that he's necessary in your life. A man provides strength, wisdom, stability, safety, courage, and so much more. So make him know that you need him. Ask him for his input and value it. Show him that you need his masculine strength by allowing him to lift your heavy luggage. Find ways for him to show off his manliness. Men are absolutely necessary to society, and his presence will do you a whole lot of good. If you plan to engage the heart of a man, you need to understand how he thinks and what he really needs. In the heart of every man lies a desire to be respected and admired, and this calls for a serious retraining of the average woman, even the Christian woman. Although you may not stoop to the level of belittling the man in your life, you might simply choose to be silent. And since he cannot read your mind, it's important that you express your acceptance, your appreciation, admiration, and support of him. And top that off with some home-cooked meals or some home-baked goods, and he'll have a hard time resisting his desire to spend the rest of his earthly life with you. And add a generous amount of femininity, and you'll be on your way to captivating his heart. I have just the resource for you. It's called the Irresistible Godly Woman Checklist. Get to the free download by clicking on the link that I have placed in the description box. What has been your experience with men? What makes a man want to give up his freedom as a single man to marry a woman? Please comment below because I would love to hear your views. Thanks so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, you might want to check out some of my other videos. For instance, 6 tips to become more confident with a guy and 5 signs you have become desperate for a man. See you next time for more practical relationship advice for single Christian women. Bye.